Hey everyone, and welcome to Fabulex, and welcome back to my channel. So in the makeup world, there's a lot of controversy and conflict, along with a lot of inspiration and love. It's a lot of 50-50, as I've come to find out. Now in the makeup world, information travels like lightning. It just happens really fast. Somebody posts something about a product coming out, and everybody's on top of it. Somebody posts a video of a new look that they just did, everybody is all over that. Somebody throws shade at somebody else, everybody is all over that. That's not just in the beauty world, that's everywhere in society, and that's everywhere on social media. Now I follow a couple of makeup artists on YouTube, and I've seen a lot of different interactions from different artists, and sometimes it's not the greatest. And I think that in the beauty world, it's all about business, and it's all about interacting with your customers and interacting with people that you may or may not on a regular basis want to, but at the same time you're in a business that you have to be able to talk to people and be able to take confrontations of any kind and be able to be mature about it. Now, I haven't followed this person a lot. I've seen a couple of their videos, and I've seen tons and tons of videos and photos of their products. However, I have not personally got into, and now I don't think I probably ever will. And that's okay. You know, everybody has an opinion, and everybody can just decide that they don't want to do something just because it's a personal opinion. And there's nothing wrong with that. Now, for me, I was a reporter and a researcher first before a makeup artist. So I like to find out facts, and I like to hear things from multiple sources rather than just one. So to just make sure that I'm fact checking and making sure that everything is just, you know, legit. So over the past couple of months, I've heard a lot of negativity towards both Jeffree Star's products and also his behavior and his attitude towards customers and also other makeup artists. I've seen the video of him interacting with another drag queen. Now, it was 10 years ago, and you know, everybody does things that we all regret. However, do I think that he could have said no to the situation in the skit? Yes. Did he not? No, he went along and did it anyway. Probably not the best thing for him, especially knowing what the skit was and what was going to be said. He did say that the performer that he was talking to in the skit was using it to be shock value. However, I don't find that to be any kind of a shock. I find it to be incredibly racist, and I find it incredibly distasteful. Personally, I just don't find that. I just don't find that entertaining. I've seen multiple YouTube videos and multiple articles and multiple even footage of this makeup artist, Jeffree Star, doing all kinds of negative and, you know, just not the coolest stuff to do to people that are trying to buy your products and give you money directly from their pocket. So through my own research, I just came to my own, conclusion that I just wasn't going to be a supporter of Jeffree Star. And I still hold true to that today. And even more so now, because not even maybe 20 minutes ago, I saw a random post online, and I didn't realize who had posted it. I had just seen the picture, and I'll show you what the picture is. So this is the picture that popped up on my news feed. It shows a picture of Jeffree Star with a big old, you know, red line across his face. And at first I was like, okay, this is definitely something that is, you know, anti-Jeffree Star. But as far as I had heard all of the things that were going around YouTube and everybody, you know, throwing shade and everything, and you know, everybody just talking about it and gossiping about it, I was pretty up to date on who was on his side and who was, you know, not going to be supporting his products anymore. This particular post was actually posted from Kat Von D. She's a really big YouTube makeup artist. She's very, very eccentric, and I like her eccentric, edgy, dark feel. She's got a lot of products out as well. She does a lot of customers interacting and stuff like that, just like Jeffree Star. Collaborations with other makeup artists that included Jeffree Star. Now, apparently, there seems to be some kind of beef between them all of a sudden, and everybody is completely confused because, as far as we know, Kat Von D is the one that kind of pushed Jeffree Star kind of forward into the celebrity that he is now. Maybe there was other factors, but you know, sometimes you just gotta have a little extra help. So according to Kat Von D, she had been, for the past couple years, rationalizing and defending and also making excuses for Jeffree Star's inappropriate behavior towards basically everybody. When I see somebody or hear somebody has treated more than one person bad over and over again in different scenarios, I'm not one of those type of people to, you know, make an excuse for them or rationalize their behavior just because, you know, I like them or support them. I don't do that. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't feel like that's right. So that's kind of a little shade thrown at Kat Von D. Still love you, but I'm just saying it's not the coolest to, you know, condone somebody's behavior. It just doesn't make sense to me. Now, according to her post, she did, I'm going to read what the post said verbatim. I'm going to read it right off the screen. And I was just kind of floored at what was posted. It was out of the blue. Honestly, it was just out of the blue. After years of making excuses for and rationalizing Jeffree's inappropriate behavior, including promoting drug use, racism, and bullying, I can no longer hold my tongue after recent events. I know that over the years, many of you were introduced to Jeffree through me, and regardless if you choose to continue to follow him or not, I would like to disassociate myself from him and his brand from this point on. I plan on posting a video explanation as to why I feel compelled to make such a statement, but for the time being, I simply want to apologize to anybody and everybody who has ever had to deal with any of his negativity. And yes, with a heavy heart, I will be pulling his shade, Jeffree, from my collection. Sending love to everyone out there. Now, as far as everybody knows, no one really knows what has happened between Kat Von D and Jeffree Star. All we know is all of a sudden that Kat Von D is no longer supporting or even wanting to be associated with Jeffree Star. Now, that's a pretty big thing between two people that everybody knows are pretty close and associated with each other as far as makeup goes. Now, this could have a lot to do with all of the recent footage that's been popping up all over YouTube of Jeffree Star's behavior. It could also be part of the Snapchat story that even I saw between him and another makeup artist, where one was saying one thing and another was saying another. But I think the one thing that everybody seems to be forgetting about is the, you know, catalyst between the two, which was the customer who was apparently being, you know, talked to by these two makeup artists. So I haven't really heard anything from the person that apparently had been told that she needed, I guess, face rearrangement surgery or something like that. Yeah, I can link that Snapchat story in the description box for you. I can also link that drag queen clip of Jeffree Star and his drag queen person that he was talking to in the video along in the description box as well. Now, I have watched a couple of Jeffree Star's recent videos, and including I also watched a video of this woman on YouTube named Stephanie. I can link her video down as well. She is very, very knowledgeable about different things on YouTube and different products. I just like her opinion, and she seems very knowledgeable and very trustworthy. So I'll link that down below as well. But I had watched a couple of his videos in the past, and he, and you know, when I'm signed into my YouTube account, it's automatically like adjusted to my age and all the restrictions are kind of taken care of. So I can watch any video that I want on YouTube when I'm logged in. Now, sometimes on YouTube, when you're making a video, you should make the video either, you know, public, or you should make it discretion advised for certain audiences because of some of the content or some of the language that is in it. Now, I've noticed that a couple YouTube artists on YouTube right now don't have that. They have open videos, and you know, they'll just kind of say whatever's on the video, which is, you know, totally fine. However, I just feel like sometimes you should, you know, either be able to cut something out or not say it. In Jeffree Star's video, he does smokes weed on camera, which, you know, it's weed. It's a thing. People do it everywhere. It's whatever. However, I do feel like since so many people follow him and there's a vast age range of people that are involved, I feel like he should probably have a little bit more of a professional approach to his channel. But that's just my personal opinion. But, you know, I'm sure to him I'm just a little nobody that nobody really cares about. So, you know, I'm just saying. I don't really care. I'm just putting out my opinion out there because I've been silent about this entire thing for a very long time. I've seen so much about the good and the bad, and, you know, the good of the product and the bad of the product and the good of Jeffree and the bad of Jeffree. And at this point, I'm just so tired of hearing everything that I was just like, you know what, I'm going to put my 2 cents in real quick since this is going on. And you know what, since Kat Von D said something, I'm assuming that something's going to go down since somebody famous has now said something. You know, I feel like us little people can say as much as we want about a product and review it, whether it's good or bad. And, you know, depending on how many of us do that, we're probably not going to get the response that we want. However, when a more popular YouTube star decides to say something good or bad, or, you know, call somebody out on something, then all of a sudden things get a little crazy and everybody just seems to, you know, be at each other's throats. So I'm really interested to see what Kat Von D has to say and what her explanation is for this sudden drop of Jeffree Star and everything that involves him. I'm assuming that probably does have to do with a couple of things that have been on YouTube circulating around for a while. So yeah, I do have to say that I do have a Jeffree Star product. I wouldn't say that I own it. It was a gift to me from somebody that, you know, couldn't wear the color. So they gave it to me, and I actually have not put it on. I swatched it on my arm the first night I got it, but I just didn't feel compelled to put it on. And to this day, I still have it. It's, let's see, I'm Royalty. It's just the purple liquid velour lipstick. And it's, you know, it's not a fake. I didn't just get it. It's Jeffree Star. I just don't feel the need to put any of his products on my body at this point. I'm sure he does have a lot of great things. His highlighters are pretty bomb. I've seen on videos and, you know, all kinds of stuff. I have not seen them in person. When you're making good products and you're making them constantly and you're sending them out all the time, that's great. But when you're getting responses back from your customers and you don't want to hear them, and you don't want to hear those comments, then you got a problem. That's just my 2 cents on the issue. So if you want to hear more of what I had to say in later videos and reviews and everything else that has to deal with YouTube and makeup, stay tuned and, you know, hit the subscribe button as well, and the like button, of course, for any videos that you may see. So I don't do it very often, but I thought I would just kind of throw it in there since everybody else seems to, you know, seem to want to have a voice out there. So also, I filmed this look, so if any of you are interested on how I got this kind of bold makeup summer look, I will also link that video in the description box as well as it comes. So thank you for watching this video. You know, an opinion is an opinion. It's just a thing, you know, do with it what you will. But, you know, stay tuned for more from Fabulex Makeup, and stay beautiful inside and out.